It's almost 9 p.m. on Sunday evening. I'm hard pressed to imagine or envision anything better than this, what I'm experiencing right now. A lot of people in my life, while being proud of me and being very congratulatory about, finally buying the home that I've dreamed of owning for the last 20 years. I got the keys 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. Several of them have asked me, aren't you going to feel lonely up there in the mountains all by yourself? Aren't you going to feel a little lonely? And I don't know if it's just because of, that my brain works the way that my brain works. There've really only been 2 or 3 times in my entire life when I've felt lonely, which is very much different from being alone, a feeling which I'm very comfortable with. But the last time, it's been 15 years at least since the last time that I felt like lonely. And it's like, on the one hand, I'm very grateful for the fact that I'm very comfortable being alone and not being around other people. It's like every now and then that kind of FOMO thing kind of makes its way in a little bit, but it tends to pass pretty quickly. I think back on, the life that I've lived. I'm 57 years old. The first half of my life, I lived and grew up in and around central Ohio. And I had some absolutely amazing experiences during that period of my life before everything cratered for the first time towards the end of that. And then I was able to move out to San Francisco for the second half, or I guess maybe the second third of my life. And man, the highs and lows of the last 25 years since I moved out to San Francisco have been unimaginable. I have done and experienced things since I moved to San Francisco at the beginning of 2002 that Ohio Hawk couldn't even possibly have fathomed ever in a million years. And now I get to start, I guess, the last third of my life living up here in the mountains. And not once have I felt lonely being up here at my, I guess the style of this house. I watched a video the other day where it described like 40 or 50 different styles of homes. And this one that I'm in now, I guess, could most accurately be described as a chalet kind of house or home. And I haven't felt even a tinge of loneliness over the last 3 weeks when I've been up here for several days at a time by myself. I mean, it's easy. Last week it was easy because, I had the pups up here with me. But it's Sunday night. I got here yesterday. I'm going to be here through Thursday before I head back to the Bay Area for a couple days. But I don't know. I mean, whatever part of my brain that it is, I don't know if it's the ADD, the ADHD, or the PTSD, or the all of the work that I've done in therapy. It's like I don't feel lonely when I'm not around other people. I'm incredibly grateful for that. And I know a lot of people who simply cannot tolerate being alone with their own company, being alone with their own brain, with their own mind. It's just simply not tolerable for them. And I'm grateful that I don't have that. I'm grateful that I don't have that. And the 2 or 3 times when I have felt like actual loneliness in my life were times when I was way out of sorts, just way not connected to myself, and way not connected or grounded in any way, shape, or form. It's just when really bad things were happening. And, feeling loneliness in that context, and then looking back on it, 15 or 20 years later, you can see the broader context. You can see the broader context of the other things that were happening, and the other things that were happening in your life with other people in your universe. But man, I can't even fathom anything better than this right now. I mean, when I get up here to the mountains, and pull in my driveway and get out of my car and look around and take a deep breath, every single thing changes. Physiologically, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Everything changes for the better. Every single thing changes for the better. And it's like everything calms. Everything just slows down. Every worry just kind of evaporates. And my hope is that in 2026, that every single person who sees this video can find that place for them. I feel incredibly fortunate that I found this area, 23, 24 years ago. I've been coming up here a few times a year ever since. And I knew that this is where I wanted to spend the last third of my life. And now I'm going to be able to do that. I wish for that for every single person who sees this video. I wish that level of peace and contentment and solitude and satisfaction for everyone who sees this video.